Alright, hello. More commentary done in post. This time trying to get a win with the HDR. Whenever I'm sniping I like to drop, north or east of the map. Military base, quarry, lumber, farmland, somewhere along there. So dropping down here for military, dropping on a bounty. I can hear there are a lot of people with me, so I wasn't too confident going into this. Figured my best bet, rush in, get a weapon, take someone out. Unfortunately it didn't work out. I noticed in this kill cam as well that a shotgun actually dropped out of that chest as well. But had I grabbed that, my chances would have been a lot higher. But the pull-up animation of the LMG and how long it takes to ADS is just crazy. And of course the game spawns me on the literal opposite side of the world. Or whatever. Find a new bounty, drop down. Start looting up again. This area hasn't been looted yet, so that's a good sign. Probably no one too close. Hear the shoot above me. Someone with the same idea as me, his footsteps coming towards me. Run straight into me. Must have been quite frustrating for him. Imagine in his shoes I wouldn't have been too happy.
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
I think this is a relatively high kill game for me, but I didn't get my loadout until like halfway through. I was kind of hesitant to use it, but I think it's a pretty good demonstration of what the HDR can do. I think I'm going to stick with it. It's pretty hard for me to get live commentary on a video. I've only got like a 3% win rate because I don't play very smart. I just run around and bounty to bounty hunting people. But I'm only really in the mood to commentate like, 1 in every 5 games, so for those two to coincide. A win with good weapon utilization and for me to be in the mood to commentate. Yeah, doesn't happen very often. I started spraying that dude down thinking he was actually a player, but I think it's just one of those AFK bots that's got like a input macro to just walk around in circles for some reason. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but I see quite a few of them. Well, not quite a few, but... Steps above, reloading. I assumed he heard me, so if he's got the high ground, he'd be expecting me to come up the stairs. So dead silence up the ladder, which is now super loud because of an audio update. And it was exactly where I thought he would be, based on the audio before. We've got another one of these weird LMGs, which does have stopping power in it. I don't really trust these things too much, but I figure I'm not very good with the iron sights or the Bruins, so anything with a scope would be better. I feel like this game kind of pushed me away from that belief. Just so slow, not very good. I would have preferred to take that gun over the one I've got, but the one I've got had stopping power rounds in it, so I figured I'd hang on to that. That'd come in handy. You can see the recoil and my failure to manage it. Didn't even see the guy at the end there, I was just spraying through the leaves, open. But I know there's someone on my left, obviously I'm heading towards the bounty to get another direction to head in. I'm kind of interested in hunting this guy down still. Worried that he's found cover and is looking back at me, so I'm going for the high ground. It's always hard to gauge the caliber of the player you're coming up against. Like you'd think skill-based matchmaking means everyone's at least as good as you, but I still run into a lot of bots, so it's kind of weird. Notice that all the stopping power rounds are gone now. I feel like it used to do the whole mag, or at least it indicated that it was the whole mag in the bottom right with the orange numbers. That doesn't really seem to be a thing anymore, so I would have been better off swapping to that other weapon. Not sure if this guy's in the building below me or if he's headed over to the other. Kind of expecting him to come up here again. If I were him, I would be going to the roof of that building to try and shoot back at me. Seems to be the case though. Always the players that play differently to you or weird, you've got to be wary of.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Recon right next to me. Very ballsy move. This guy knows I've been shooting at him. Oh, there's that. Let's talk about the LMG for the P90 because I can use the RAM at mid-range, and the P90 is better than the RAM close up. So. Working my way back over towards that bounty. Saw a flicker of a person in post there. I didn't actually see him while I was playing. Proxy mine out in the road just in case someone drives over it. I'd be surprised how often that happens. Sniped in the back. See the optical glint there? Find some cover, played up. He's either going to stay back there and snipe at me or push up, so I'm just trying to listen, see if he is. Don't see any more glint. See him on the right. Got from cover to cover. I don't really want to be at range with this guy if he decides to snipe again. Gas grenade out, flank around a little bit. Easy kill. This is the first time I've really realized the power of the gas grenade. Super beneficial to have in that situation. Go up to the sniper because it is supposed to be a HDR video, but I'm no good at using the ground loot snipers in this game for some reason. Go swap it back. Yeah, the power of the gas grenade certainly surprised me. I don't think I've really used it at all before this moment. But then I went and did another game with it and learned that while you're under the gas grenade's effect, you can still hip fire. So someone had me really low, I gas grenaded him thinking that it was a free kill, and he just managed to spray me through it still because he had a P90. So, live and learn. I'll definitely mess with it more in the future though.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Anybody need this?
Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
I know there are a lot of shots in this direction. There'll be 2 or 3 people over here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
See someone drop down on big red. See another one drop down. Can't really engage with them though at this range. Even if I had the sniper, I don't think I would, because it would alert everyone else around me exactly where I am.
Enemy soldier incoming.
That should be a free kill. But that guy steals it from me. You can see my little head shake there. I wasn't too impressed. And got destroyed. I was pretty tilted in this moment. I think I was yelling at the screen. I don't know how I didn't see him, but he got me fair and square. Wasn't sure if I was going to go straight back down or if I was going to go for the loadout. Like I said, I was pretty tilted. I wanted to take this guy out again. And grab whatever I can. I don't really like this buyback mechanic too much. I don't like having people dropping back on me after I kill them, and I don't like respawning and dropping back on them. If I die, I should be dead. Kind of devalues my wins and losses. Oh. Just trying to grab the gas grenade there. Seeing outperformed before. Got the hit marker, couldn't find him. He's obviously still down there though, because he's coughing up a storm. Find him. nice little flick on him at the end there. Got 1 or 2 HP left. I always have a lot of trouble shooting at someone directly below or above me because the mouse mechanics are a little bit different. Always throws me off. Shot into him to see if he'd turn around. Noticed this guy had a loadout. I was pretty pumped until I picked it up. I was like, what the hell is this guy using?
UAV overhead.
Neither of these weapons are silenced, and he's got a muzzle brake on the X50. Like, why? Not to mention the weird ass thermal scope. Yeah, I wasn't too impressed. I think this M4 is okay though. I want to head towards my loadout. I'm still afraid that there's a bunch of people around here. I'm gonna keep an eye out. Also half expecting this guy to drop back in because he did have a loadout. I didn't really pay attention to how much cash he dropped. I don't know if he was going to be able to come back or not. So we finally got the HDR, we're 6 kills in. I'm still using this guy's M4 just because it gives me a little bit more range than those pistols. Those pistols are great at like shotgun range, but I don't really feel comfortable having shotgun and sniper when I'm going to be moving around in like sniper territory, so up in the hills and stuff. Gotta go on heartbeat.
Remain in the AO.
Not sure if he's above or below, so I'm just waiting to see if I can hear anything. I do, so he's obviously on ground level. Yeah, the door open, easy kill. Go through, loot everything. Stumble into this guy who's obviously panic thrown his C4 at me. Swap to an MP5. Much nicer than that weird ass M4, whatever that was. Of course, this guy's rocking MP5 and Bruin. Which the Bruin got a nerf, but I don't know if it's. I don't think it's too significant. At least this is silenced. Reckon if I'd slide a hand, just trying to get an idea of what perks I had. Doesn't have the 5mm or the attack laser equipped.
Gas is
But the
closing.
ADS is still
Get to the
fine.
safe zone. Enemy soldier incoming.
There's a soldier dropping in, looking for him, not finding him, so I'm assuming he's gone ground level. Probably one of the 2 guys I just killed. Most likely the second because he already had loadout, which means he had plenty of cash. Notice his Bruin's not on the floor anymore. Take him out. We heard little footsteps to the left. Wasn't enough for him to actually be sprinting upstairs, so I figured he was still on ground level. Yeah, I don't really know how the cash mechanics work when you die in this mode. So even if I do take note of how much cash I pick up, I'm not sure if that means they're coming back or not. Probably be worth working out. He shots in the distance. I know anyone in this direction is going to have to rotate towards me. Chilling, waiting for this guy to repeat. Like, I know he's behind or in that building. He doesn't know I've seen him. Let's keep an eye on that general vicinity.
Gas is inbound.
Yeah, because there were shots, there's more than likely a couple of them. A couple of dudes over here. Oh. Yeah, certainly saw me. Saw my silhouette or the optical glint and just ran. Good move on his part. A sniper of his own. I don't want to just be standing on that ledge. For the jump shot, no luck. Gas is pushing him though. He doesn't really have the luxury of a sniper duel. Fourth time's a charm, get the kill. not really much he could have done. He did the best he could have. You know, pull out the AR, try to force me off the edge, and get closer. The gas pushing him as hard as it was. Pretty rough on his part. Put some shots into the car. I never really expect to kill people in vehicles, but you get surprised sometimes. I'm pretty comfortable with this weapon loadout. The MP5 is really good. I wish I was better at it, but I'm still decent using it. And I've been playing probably, you know, 4 or 5 hours total with the HDR. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Starting to see its potential. Which is a shame, because now that this video is up, I'm going to be moving on to something else.
Okay, Axel, send recon.
UAV just to see if I'm under threat, see if there's anyone close enough to take out. I like popping one as soon as I buy one, whenever I can, because I always feel so vulnerable at the buy stations. I always feel like there's someone camping there. Keep an eye on the rooftops, there's so many. I imagine this guy can hear me, and his dot seems like it's coming closer, so I was a bit wary, a bit concerned. See his silhouette up there. Cover, try and use the head glitch to take him out.
What?
We do. Seemed impressed. So I want the high ground here. I know there's a few more people being pushed from a similar direction to where I came from. You saw them all on the UAV. So the train station is probably going to have a pretty good view over them all.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. There are 24 enemies still out there. Kill them all.
So even though the UAV said there was no one behind me, it's always good to just double check. You never really trust the UAV or the heartbeat. It's good to give you an idea of where to head, but you don't ever really want to rely on it. Because Ghost is, you know, heavy in the meta. Got steep right. I did want this guy's cash, but I wasn't going to drop down there to get it. Got a bit vulnerable. Checking all my corners. Got shots. Not sure what that guy was doing. There's also some weird audio bug there that actually happened while I was playing too. It made me question whether or not he died. I do get like random hitches every now and then, and annoyingly it seems to be pretty common when I'm in combat. Afraid another one had happened there, but
Gas is inbound.
no such issue.
Be advised. Enemy team is
More cash,
taking
always
your
welcome.
location.
I'm just trying to gatekeep anyone being pushed in by the gas. Break armor, miss all the follow-up shots. Doesn't really have a whole lot of time to do anything about it though. Gas is coming. We take him out. Don't even need a headshot because I already hit him once and didn't have time to replay. Checking all the rooftops below me while I have a chance, because when I jump off, obviously they're going to be above me. They're going to have dominance and I'm not going to really be able to check them. You take advantage of the height while you can. Load more shots in this hangar over here, so mark that, head in that direction. Keeping my eye out left and right just in case there are other people rotating in that I hadn't seen before. I was fairly confident that I was safe doing that, but it never hurts. Hear a guy sprinting in, pop dead silence and rushing after him. I was standing for so long there, he should have destroyed me. I don't know if he didn't know where I was or what the deal was. Maybe he just wasn't great. I thought I was so confident he was behind that crate, I didn't even check further to the right until way too late. This guy out here is probably my bounty. Saw him for a second there. Managed to hit me and make me flinch. So pulled out and I didn't see him. He's hitting all his shots. I'm pretty concerned at this point. Detonate one, put another one out there. Detonate that mid plate just to de-incentivize him from pushing. Try and get a bit closer so he has less of a target when I do pop. Try and get the flick. No good, but next time he's perfectly positioned. Right in the head. I do love hearing that train. It's pretty cool. Pretty confident there's no one else around. But the boneyard, there's so many little hiding places, it's always pretty hard to tell. Impossible to check them all. Grab another bounty, gives me some direction. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere though, so I'm not prioritizing it too heavily. Notice someone died here, so I'm a little wary. So pretty common to find people around this buy station.
Enemy UAV overhead.
UAV went up. I was concerned someone was actually here using it. But no.
Okay, actual, send recon.
UAV entering the AO.
UAV tells us we're safe. Go ahead and buy a self-revive because I'm sniping, so I may end up on a rooftop.
Hunt them down.
Someone can't finish me, pop back up again. Got one red dot close on the left, so I'm sort of heading in that direction. Get a high ground, see if I can take him out. This whole area is a bit of a clusterfuck though. So many destroyed planes.
Moving up.
RTB for resupply.
That is pretty far over.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Peek a little bit. No luck. Don't see him at all. Starting to feel a little spooked, like I'm giving that guy way too much attention. Decided to go and grab my loadout. MP5 is good, but oh. Take this M4 over it. This extends my range a little bit further.
Gas is moving.
I'm pretty confident using it close range with the no stock attachment as well. Sticking close to the gas, rotating with it. Trying to catch any stragglers that are moving in with the gas, like that guy. I'm taking every opportunity to snipe. Easy kill on that guy. Could have beamed him with the AR, but
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
I want to get on the top of these houses. See that loadout drop right there? Probably someone on top of that house.
Less than 5 targets remain. Let's get it done.
See his ghillie providing no camo at all in the shadows. Wasn't really expecting to kill him there, but put some shots into him anyway. He may not be fully kitted out if he just dropped his loadout. May not have a whole lot of plates to spare.
We've got gas moving in.
Sniper again.
Oh, fuck you, piece of
I laughed pretty hard at that guy. He wasn't happy. Give him the old salute. Yeah, that first shot, I had no idea where his head was, so I just kind of put it center mass, hoping that's where it was. The ghillie does a pretty good job of hiding that when you're crouched. Now again, just looking for trouble. There's only 3 left. Easy kill on that guy, he had no plates. 2 guys are fighting over here, so I know they're both in that direction. One just died.
You've got to slot this bastard now.
I was hoping to get the final kill with the sniper, but for some reason the
Okay, actual, send recon.
buyback solos, the ring doesn't move, it just shrinks again. It's pretty rough to do that. I was expecting this guy to be over near that shed. I thought maybe he might climb up into this plane next to me, because you always want elevation whenever you can get it. Another option would be in that shed.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
I was half expecting to find him just staring through one of those windows at me. Trying to hear literally anything. Would have killed to have a few gas grenades at this point, before I realised how good they were. Run out of time, haven't heard anything. I know he has to be over near that shed now. And there he is. I checked below me just in case he managed to creep over somehow, but he didn't. No one talking to me, so back out, go and show the builds. I think I'm also going to show... I'm not really sold on that HDR build. I don't know if I want the 9-round mags or if I want to put a perk in there, like focus or whatever the flinch resistance is. I'm going to go ahead and show a clip. The last minute of the match I did just before this, which was another HDR attempt, which would have been perfect if I could just land my shots, but of course, it wasn't meant to be. Missed my shots on that guy.
New safe zone located.
Right down below, I'm expecting him to rush and go and loot. I'd skip that for a bit. Screw up my shot on him as well. You can see the exact moment I just say fuck it and pull out the AR. Missing all those snipes kind of tilted me at the end there. Still kind of hoping to get the very last kill with the sniper here. I was pretty afraid that he was going to flank right around that group of boxes. Of course, he pushes back down the lane that I'm hardscoping at the exact moment I stop hardscoping. Taking out the C4s. Well, there you have it. See you next time.